Okay, this is PDL Paldex week 4 against Zelda Wind Waker, and the game is literally in 10 minutes, so I'm gonna be doing this matchup preview real quick. This is probably the toughest matchup I have had so far. I mean, Terra Staraptor with flying, normal, and fighting is really hard to deal with. You have Alamola, which, yes, I do have Hearth Flame and stuff to hit it, but that plus Deoxys Defense plus Golden Go, as well as Sylveon, just makes it really hard for Baxcalibur to come in, and I think that like Baxcalibur can actually do really well here. It just needs to, like, it's just forced out and threatened by a lot of things, unfortunately. And obviously Ursula Blood Moon. This is like, when I talk about draft mons, this is the draft mon. And when I had this thing, it was, oh my god, so beautiful, the best mon ever. Like AV, Resist Berry, Calm Mind, Vacuum Wave, Moonlight, all that stuff. It's so good. So that's really hard to deal with, especially since I don't have that much to deal with it except some weird ideas that I was playing around with, and just going like Spidef Slowking and Spidef Mandibuzz and like Air Balloon, Iron Treads. But even then it's hard. And then sneaking down there is a fucking Roaring Moon. And if that means that the Roaring Moon is down there and they got it that late, that's insane, because Roaring Moon with this team just like boosts it even further. And then Terra Skuntank is also really annoying for, just because it has Aftermath and Sucker Punch, and can be annoying into Hearth Flame, and has Terra Fire as well, and it can be annoying into Gengar, which I had some niche for it in this game, but because of Skuntank it couldn't really come. And also just knocks things off. And T-Spikes I thought were really good in this game, but obviously Skuntank can absorb them. But yeah, let's get into the team builder. Okay, so to start off, I had Ogerburn Hearth Flame, EV'd to outspeed base 100 Staraptor, and Sword Stance because it can do a lot of damage and can Oko Alamola, obviously. It can Oko Serena even if it's defensive. You also have just everything in general with Sylveon, Skuntank. Trying to think, Deoxys Defense obviously doesn't appreciate a +2 power up or +2 IV Cudgel. Ursula Blood Moon, it doesn't like a +2 Cudgel, even if it runs like a Rindo Berry for power rip, I'll still be doing a lot. And I have Spiky Shield just to scout out Staraptor and just do a little bit of chip there, as well as chip to a Roaring Moon. Nothing wants to switch in to a +2 like SD from Hearth Flame, except Carkol, which isn't even Terra, so Slowking can deal with that. And even CC from Medi. And besides that, it's just Roaring Moon, which doesn't want to take a +2 IV Cudgel or power up anyways, right? So yeah. And then we have his Slowking. Now the Slowking is a bit weird. It is just EV'd to take a Choice Specs Modest Shadow Ball from Golden Go, as well as a Choice Scarf Adamant Terra Flying Brave Bird from Staraptor. So it can live either of those hits from full and then eject out to something else to threaten them. The main idea is early in the game I can switch in Slowking to an attack, even like a Blood Moon from Ursaluna, and then get that eject button off and go into one of my other guys to like immediately be on the front foot and make progress, because I think that's the best thing I can do in this game. Like the best way to win this game is just to win fast before he could position his guys in or get his guys in. So yeah. And also with the eject button knocked off, it means, or like used up, it means Roaring Moon's knockoff won't kill me if I have enough HP after like a regen. So yeah. And then we have Sceptile. Now Sceptile, I really didn't know what to go with here. I didn't want to go Mirror Herb because even though it's good into DD Roaring Moon, it's just kind of very predictable, and I'm hoping that because of me bringing Mirror Herb before, they will sort of hesitate or second guess before clicking Dragon Dance, so that they like don't just go on a sweep. And I'm hoping that in the mid game or like early mid game I can bring this guy in on a Blood Moon, and the best move Blood Moon has to hit me with is a normal move. So with a Shalom Berry I can live a Hyper Voice or a Blood Moon attack, and then SD up and sort of hopefully sweep or just do a lot of damage there. Drain Punch to hit the Roaring Moon, and then Leaf Blade to hit everything else, and EQ to hit the Carcoal and the Golden Go. I think +2 Drain Punch does a lot to Staraptor still, and I have Terra Grass just to like give that oomph to hitting Sylveon and things like that. Maybe I could have gone with Acrobatics, but I prioritized hitting Roaring Moon more than hitting Serena. I, can heal back a lot of damage with Drain Punch. And I have Metacham, Trailblaze again, and so after one Trailblaze I'll outspeed Jolly, max speed Roaring Moon. CC with Life Orb can 2 KO Alomola. Terra Blast Dark can, I think Trailblaze into Terra Blast Dark can OHKO Deoxys Defense, or get it pretty close to that if it isn't like already slightly chipped, and then P-Jab to hit Serena and Sylveon. So yeah, and I mean even like Skuntank takes a lot from CC, even if it's only neutral. Oh, and Terra Blast Dark also hits Golden Go. So yeah, and Trailblaze just outspeed stuff, and also be able to like Trailblaze into Alomola switch and then hopefully do a lot of damage. I really wanted to bring hazards like rocks, but I just couldn't find a spot for treads without it just feeling like it being Alomola food, or like give Alomola a chance to Wish Pass. But we are bringing Toxic Spikes Weezing Galar, because the removal is only Serena, which I threaten a lot with Metacham and Hearthflame, and they might even fear Acrobatics Sceptile, and Skuntank possibly wants to Terra to resist like a Hearthflame attack, so that will make it also susceptible to T-Spikes. I have Wisp to hit like the Staraptor and the Roaring Moon, and then Sludge Bomb is just good into most things, and with Neutralizing Gas I can Wisp the Golden Go, and then Pain Split because this is EV'd to take a Choice Scarf Adamant Terraflying Brave Bird from Staraptor. So I don't get to KO'd with Black Sludge, or at least I don't think I do, and I can Pain Split, and so that plus the recoil damage plus the spiky shield from Hearthflame will hopefully chip down Staraptor enough to just like kill it, because if it's banded, the good thing is I can at least outspeed. If it's Scarf, that's where it's sort of hard. And then I have just Spit F Mandibuzz with knockoff because it's good to knock off all the items, possibly knocking off a Choice Scarf Staraptor, possibly knocking off lefties on Earthbound Blood Moon. I have Toxic like Alomola, Deoxys Defense, anything that it wants to set up on. If Sylveon wants to switch in, it doesn't want to get Toxic. And then I have Snarl just to sort of weaken the Golden Go and the Blood Moon's attacks. So yeah, and then hopefully I was thinking with Roost, Toxic and Snarl, I can stall out Blood Moon. That's the idea, because with lefties, I think Blood Moon, the attack, doesn't 2-hit KO me, even if it's max special attack modest. If it's a Life Orb, that's a different story, but obviously you can't click Blood Moon twice in a row, so yeah. But that's the team. I'm pretty sure my opponent just pinged me about the game, so let's get into the live game. Okay, we're in the game. I really don't feel good about this matchup, but they didn't bring Serena, so I'm happy about that at least. Good that I didn't bring Acrobatics on Sceptile. But they do have Skuntank. But I think we can hopefully get those T-Spikes up. Yeah. And no Carcoal either, which is good for Metacham and Hearthflame. What do I lead with here? I don't feel like anything takes... I don't think anything really stops me from leading with Louise. Right? I think I do just lead with Louise. Because what are you gonna click with Staraptor anyways? If you click Brave Bird and you're banded, you still don't kill me, like in Pain Split. you can click U-turn, but I can get these spikes up. So yeah. Maybe they click Deoxys defense. I mean, if they go Deoxys defense, they can just switch into Mantipas. But I think I just go into Wheeze on their Staraptor. I think so. Roaring Moon? Perfect, I'll take this. Actually, I might just wisp anything that comes in. There could be Taunt. They're not boosted energy, so I'll take that. Could be Choice Band Ironhead, because Choice Scarf doesn't even do a kill. U-turn. U-turn did 5. Okay, that is Choice Banded Roaring Moon. I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. I mean, I'll go into Underbuzz and just knock off, I think. I don't mind that. I mean, I do, but... yeah, I mean, this might just be Hazard Stack, actually. That does kind of suck. I did think, like, Deoxys defense could bring hazards, but... I don't know, I preferred Snarl to Defog on Underbuzz. Hopefully it's not spikes. But I mean, if it's spikes, then that means it doesn't have T-Wave? Because you want to be like Rocks, Teleport, Recover, and then what? Nightshade or Knockoff. So if you are Spikes and Rocks, that means that Hearthflame can just set up on the sky easy. And I do like the idea of just knocking off anything that wants to switch in here. I should have anticipated the Deoxys defense switch in, but yeah. But at least we know that Choice Banded Ring Moon means that Metachan can outspeed after Trailblaze. Yeah. Taking their time here. I think they're sort of deciding what they want knocked off. Yeah, it does have to be Skuntank for that. Black Glasses. Black Glasses. I mean, they're just gonna knock off here. Taunts. Okay. I mean, as long as I'm chipping the sky. Let's see how much. So I need to be out of range of Choice Band and head. Wait, so how much does Sludge Bomb do? That Sludge Bomb did 17. If that Sludge Bomb did 17, then that means, I mean, they're obviously max HP. Oh, but those have Spit F. Oh, they're max HP, max Spit F. Wait, doesn't that mean that Metachan? Yeah, Metachan just... oh no, I was looking at freaking Roaring Moon. I don't know why that Paldex showed me that. Let me just go into actual cap. Leasing Galore. So Leasing Galore with Sludge Bomb on this contact. Okay, so it has to be max HP. How much did the knockoff damage do? 10. If knockoff did 10. They don't have any investment actually. That means they're probably Impish. Max HP, max defense, Impish. From a Life Orb, I don't know, CC Metachan. Oh, okay, I do a lot of damage. I do a lot of damage. This can get a little dicey. I think I have to save wheezing more so for a choice of Staraptor. Yeah. But I mean, okay, so do I go to maybe I do go into Mandibus. Yeah, because they're just gonna, I have to tilt this Mandibus die basically. I want to keep just knocking this guy off just to get in range of Metachan. I mean, last move is probably Sucker Punch. Okay. English. I think I do go into Medi. I mean, I probably Terra. Yeah, probably Terra. I don't think anything stops me from Terraing. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I didn't bring Gold over. But yeah, I mean, this is fine. At least Terra means that, like, Sucker Punch doesn't do as much damage. I'll take this. They may fear Terra Blast. Should I Trailblaze? Maybe I do Trailblaze. Do I Trailblaze or do I... So I go to Slow Gang. Try this. Because, like, Aloe is very free to go into. Maybe I could. No. Because they could make the offensive switch to Roaring Moon. And if they do that, I don't want to take Terra Blast. Okay, sweet. I think I'd like Wish. This is literally max HP, max defense. So I could Like if they click Scald, then I can just power whip into whoever, right? I don't think you want to click. I don't think you want to click Wish. Yeah, I don't think you want to click Wish. I think you click Flip Turn or Scald. Okay, sick. Do you let this guy go down? Okay, that's fine. Because I can at least scout this out. I'll just spike a shield. So a U-turn from Jolly doesn't kill me. Nor does a knockoff for Ironhead. They'd have to click Outrage. Okay, that's cool. Do I SD? No. I think I just... I feel like I probably power up again. That U-turn did 5. So it has to be Jolly Bandit. And Jolly Bandit ruin none. Do I go into Wheeze? No, I don't think I do. I think I'd cudgel. I think I just cudgel into the scum tank, yeah. Okay. Let's reveal the sucker punch. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ah, okay. I think we just trailblaze. Do I trailblaze or do I CC? Because I'm just gonna get sucker punch anyways. No CC, because I don't want... Oh my god, it's not even Aftermath? Really? And Stench? It's so annoying. Oh my god. If they bring in Blood Moon, then it's gonna be a vacuum wave, isn't it? Still have a switcher. Still have one more switching with Medi. Save the sack. I think if they go on the moon, I have to anticipate. You don't click. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you click knockoff. You have to click Iron Head or U-turn. I don't think you click knockoff here. Yeah, okay, sick. You click U-turn. And here I go into Wheeze, possibly? Kinda wish I saved my Terra now, because I think with Terragrass Leaf Blade, maybe Sceptile could have swept. But there's still a chance for it to sweep. How much does a +2 adamant? Not a lot. I'm going to Wheeze. Brave Bird Recoil. Wisp. How much does Staraptor do to Weezing? Sophist Choice Scarf. It can't kill me. If it's burned. I think maybe the best play is might be Wisp. Just that Slowking has a chance. Oh. Okay. I mean, I have a sack. Oh, it's Blood Moon, it's not Hyper Voice. Yeah, so last move's gonna be Earth Power. Probably. Oh, okay. I mean, I swear Earth Power still does more. But maybe we just Drain Punch. No, because Batman still do so much. Yeah, this is a tough game, man. I think the rocks really sucked. GG's. Tough game, man, tough game. I mean, GG's to Zelda Wind Waker. Maybe in the rematch I try out some of the weird sets that I had, but